Hi, I'm Mike Davis of the Davis Auto Group in Southern Alberta. As a franchise auto dealer, I am always looking for ways to sell more new cars. In analyzing various touch points that impact these sales, I realized that I really didn't have insight or control over the primary process that triggers more than 60% of new car sales. I call it the black hole. It's the antique trade-in and appraisal process we have all been using for decades. There are three main problems with this outdated process. The first problem is the overall customer trade-in experience. The customer is excited when looking at new cars, but as soon as they start their used car trade-in process, that changes. Anxiety starts here and builds as they are left alone, waiting, and feeling disconnected from the conversation about their vehicle. Any trust and credibility we've built starts to erode. The second problem is consistently and efficiently getting the right information to be able to make an accurate appraisal. Too many times, appraisals are done with too little differentiating information, leaving room for costly misjudgments. Getting the proper information to a manager and getting an actual cash value ACV also takes time. We found that salespeople and managers were going back and forth multiple times to acquire the information needed to inspect and place a value on the trade. Time to track down the manager, time to relay all the information, time to get opinions, all while time is ticking, the customer is growing impatient. And you can bet they are shopping their own trade on their phone to build up an arsenal of rebuttals to the number they are about to hear. They are left to assume the worst about what is really going on behind closed doors. Finally, there is the accountability piece. The current process doesn't provide management with real-time insight into the trade-in process. As a result, managers don't know when to step in. They don't know exactly why some salespeople win more trades than other salespeople. Our solution to updating this antique process? No more piecing together texts or trying to go back to find information. We took technology available today and worked with managers and frontline employees to break down the trade-in and appraisal process and created an app that we branded the Appraisal Grid. Here's a quick overview of how the app works. The salesperson engages the customer to get vehicle details and photos, allowing them to feel empowered and a part of the process. Within seconds after hitting send, the manager has all the information needed to work on and complete an accurate appraisal. Now the manager is on the clock to start the inspection. He finishes the inspection, noting what reconditioning is needed and an estimate of what it will cost to repair. He is now ready to send the complete inspection with all the needed information to others whose opinions he values. Once he feels confident with his number, he sends the actual cash value, ACV, to the salesperson. While the manager was working his channels to get an accurate trade-in value, the salesperson has been with the customers the entire time, showing them all the neat things about the new vehicle they are wanting to buy. Meanwhile, the app buzzes and notifies the salesperson of the ACV. He can then show the customers how we shop their trade for them in multiple markets and in real time. This increases trust, engagement, and confidence from the buyer that we've given them a fair valuation. This process also delivers a new experience for the customer, one where they don't feel that they have to shop around to get the best deal. The appraisal app also has algorithms working in the background to provide management with real-time monitoring and analytics. This function provides insight on a deal-by-deal basis so that management can act quickly and also apply it towards employee development. Managers and salespeople can hold each other accountable and are ranked based on content provided, win-loss ratios, and time taken to provide an ACV. Now when we look at our trade-in and appraisal process, I see a more transparent and engaging customer experience. I see a more efficient and accurate process in reaching a reliable ACV. I also see stronger sales teams that are accountable to each other based on the feedback the app provides them. And to top it all off, I see a bigger bottom line. For example, let's say we increase our appraisal win ratio by 5%. At 160 appraisals per month, that equals 8 more used car trade-ins, which generate 8 more new car sales, $10,528. We sell 5 out of the 8 used trade-ins in the first 30 days, $6,580, and generate additional back-end revenue of $24,570. Combined, this generates additional monthly gross revenue of $41,678, which would increase our annual gross revenue by almost $500,000. Here's what our sales floor has to say about the appraisal app.
So we all know the old method of doing the silent walk around. Well, the app changes the way we do things now. Coming back from a test drive, a customer is 100% involved and engaged with the whole process of doing a trade appraisal. Customers will open doors, help me take pictures, tell me little stories about their vehicle, about what scratch this came from, where this dent came from, while in all building rapport. Going back to my office, continue building that rapport, which allows my team that has all the valuable information to put a real value on their vehicle as fast as possible.
I can actually show my customers that I'm shopping their trade value for them. This trade-in process is more transparent and naturally increases trust in a process that's famous for making customers feel like they're being left in the dark.
All of our trade-in information is now stored in one place. There's no more going through texts and emails and trying to remember option levels and kilometers on trades. It's all stored and easily accessible within Appraisal Grid. I can then take that information and easily and efficiently send it out to sources inside and outside of our dealership and quickly get a real-time number back from them so I can be confident in the number that we're presenting.
Trade Appraisal app has allowed us to be more effective in our conversion of opportunities. Customers are more engaged in the trade process, and our salespeople stay more engaged with the customer, creating value for both stakeholders. Trades are quicker through the app, less wait time for used vehicle manager to provide values. Customers get a thorough walkthrough of the vehicle, what we're looking at. That silent walk around is now a virtual walk around with the customer engaged.